record. I'm clicking record. Wow, this goes hard. This goes hard. We're gonna play who's the next chosen one. It feels heroic. It feels heroic. It's like yeah, update now playing. Yeah. 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 Love the rap. Thank you for the rapping. I love for the rapping. All right. I just need to rejig my windows just to make sure that everything is so I can see chat, but I can also see if my order is coming in. All right, let's go to who is the chosen one. This looks awesome. I don't know who made this, but one thing, that autosave. You need to get rid of that autosave. Tell you what. But yes, welcome to who is the next chosen one. Options always running on. I like that. And let's go. New game. Oh my goodness. Who made this? Are you ready to rumble? Wait, where's the timer? Oh, oopsie, I need to set the timer. Go. I need to move it over here, I think. Dang it. Why is it blocking it? Ah, man, it keeps doing that. Okay, maybe I should go like this. Okay, cool. Like that? Oh, no, not like that. Okay. Cool, sorry. I'll restart the timer because the timer wasn't updating. That art style is great. Okay, are you ready to rumble? Are you ready to rumble? The arena is lit. The cameras are rolling. The world is watching because the very fate of fame is on the line. Very fate of fame? First up, it's the rising star, the Tavern Millenary Scale Sworn Guardian. Millenary, what does that mean? The Masked. The High All. A rookie, maybe, but don't let that fool you. They've turned monsters to mist without even laying a finger on them. I don't know why there's some double spaces in there, but that's fine. A hero of the people and a legend in the making. Can they keep their cool under the arena's blazing lights? And on the other side, a shadow from the past steps forward. This gold tooth is pretty awesome. And nose ring and earring. One earring is great. He's the man with the net, the myth with the hook, the fisherman. Hey. Bandits fear it. And though he rarely takes the stage, when he does, you better believe it's something to remember. New blood versus old guard. Flash versus finesse. And now, you will see who rises and who falls, because the only one who will be... Fisherman Wolf is so cute too, yeah, I read that. The chosen one. Oh, what's going to happen now? Hey, I know people like you, but you're not a fighter at all. You already saw through me. Oh, this is cool. I thought true heroes don't fight each other. Ah, don't rib me, kid. You don't know what a true hero does. You better listen. Let me tell you how this fight could end. First case, I beat you without even sweating. Second case, we team up. I like that. I like how there's like a little bit of banter going on, but whether they're actually like, you know, enemies or not, it's quite funny. Because they've been set up to fight each other. Go on. This whole thing, it's a spectacle. So do something flashy, fake a spell, whatever works. I'll play along, act like it hit me hard. I go down, you win. There's good dialogue too. I like how the wolf is putting like their little hand in there. And I ask to team up with you, and you say yes. Simple enough. Why would you do that? Because I need someone who draws the spotlight. In a way, you'll be my mask. You'll win every battle, but you don't stick your nose in my business. You're perfect. You and that thing, the audience eats it up. If I were you, I wouldn't let this chance fly away. Yeah, really fun details. Absolutely. The art style's great. Love it. Yeah. Will your plan hurt me? Will you hurt other people? No, I don't go around hurting folks that don't deserve it. No one's dying over this old fishing rod of mine. Alright, let's team up. Knew you were a clever kid. Whenever you're ready, fake that spell. Oh, this is cool. Fake spell. You're strong. I don't have any chance, but I can help you in this competition. Please consider team up with me. I don't mean to take you out from the tournament. We are now a team. Oh, okay. Didn't know you could do that. Alright, we're a team now. Next fight, we'll be stepping into the arena together. So I don't quite know how... So... Wait a minute. How did they get away from the authority, like, thinking that they weren't on the same... I don't quite know. I don't quite know how that worked, but oh well. Next fight was Stacy stepping into the arena together. I'm not much of a fighter, as you know. Doesn't matter, use your reputation. It's almost like they're so cool looking that I don't even really care about the logic too much yet. If it starts to stretch believability even more, then... Talk to the enemies, make them hesitate. I've seen the way you scan the arena. You're sharp, could make a fine strategist. Just remember, when a fighter loses their will to fight, you're exposed. That's when the things gets dangerous. Keep your allies motivated. Spend your days talking to the other participants. Get to know the battlefield before it starts. And hey, if you're thinking about bringing in new members, I'm fine with that. Just don't get fooled. If one of them goes down, team morale drops. That stuff matters. Be careful. Next fight's in 5 days. Using what? Oh, there's like this, you know, is this like a sim? Like, you know, you fight the sim? I'll be chilling over there. See you around. I have 5 days. What should I do today? Whoa, this is fun. So it's not quite like the sim that I'm expecting with like a time system and stuff, but I'm guessing you just spend each day doing something, you know. Let's go to the bar. You see a red-haired figure, cards fanned out, drink overly dressed with fruit, and it's an interesting way of putting it. Overly dressed, the drink overly dressed with fruit and umbrellas. There is a little jiggly thing that it does before where everything goes brrr and then it comes out, and I don't know, it looks a little weird, but I like this overall frame. It's actually quite cute, but yeah, I can see a little bit of the seams just in like how things appear into frame. You just need to be very careful about how things appear so it doesn't do weird movements, that's all. You play cards alone. The famous master approaches me. Be still, my throbbing reputation. I mean, yeah, you're correct, Star Mage. These character designs are so awesome. It's like beyond. I mean, of course, it's beyond expectations, but it's like beyond what I think, you know, of an RPG. It's really good. These are just full of character, and of course, I don't play alone. I'm facing fate itself. The sound design is doing something weird in my ears, I think. I'm not sure that's my favorite sound. I'll just be honest. Will you offering your luck? I'll happily draft a little contract to borrow some of it. Me? Who else? My drink? I don't think signing contracts is a good idea. What kind of contract? What kind of contract? Spicy ones like me, signed in charm and sealed with irresponsibility. Welcome in, Rosie. How you doing? How's your morning, I think, or midnight? I don't know what time it is where you are, but hopefully you're doing well. I'm playing this cute game called Who is the Next Chosen One? This art is looking really good for an entry. I'm liking it. She takes a sip out of her drink loudly. You realize the glass is already empty. Call me Spicy Lemon, by the way. Your EP still have a sleepy... Yeah, have a sleepy little lyric. Have a little sleepy lyric. Good to see you, Rosie. Maybe we'll play some Restaurant Simulator later. Call me Spicy Lemon, by the way. Mars, but you already knew that. I'm doing well. I'm doing so well. I'm doing so good. Yes, let's play some Restaurant Simulator later. Indeed. Mars, but you already knew that. I did. Every newsfeed won't shut up about your debut. Oh, one sec. Sorry, I just need to stop this timer and someone's knocking on my door. I'll give it half a minute as well. One sec. Okay, I'm back. I gave half a minute to the timer because I was addressing chat with something, but yes, starting chat again. I did. Every news feed won't shut up about your debut. Your first match? Chef's Kiss. What was that spell anyway? Wait, they're different kind of spells? Hokuto. Learned it from a scroll years ago. I tamed a devil and they made him teach me. I like that one. Hokuto, you probably haven't heard of it. Hokuto, is that the thing with the fists? Yes. Well, you have to teach me. Punch magic sounds like my love language. I like that. That's hilarious. She sips again, still empty. She keeps sipping dramatically. So you're trying to become a chosen one, eh? Sort of. Yeah, I'm just here to vibe with the best, like you. Oh, you're so cute. I want to explode you in an embrace. Don't worry, it's just aggressive love. Ah. Well, if we don't have anything else to say, wait, do you want to tag along? Me with you? Nah, beat me in cards and maybe I'll consider it. I'll be ready next time. Cool. I have 5 days. What should I do today? Well, we already went to the bar. Let's chill in the central plaza now. The botanical wing of the arena grounds, a sun-drenched greenhouse filled with soft plant noise, occasional bee hums and warm light. You spot a robot standing completely still, arms raised slightly, watching a butterfly. I like this cute little, old woman with the, presumably with some birds hanging out on it. It's really cute. Flitting nearby. See, it had that thing where this person jumped in and then was quickly replaced by this robot, so I would try to fix just some of those visual glitches that are occurring. It floats with no propulsion system. Weight negligible, wings pattern symmetrical, but look at this wonderful little this looking creature. It is kind of weird how the pixelated eye works. Very lovely, yeah, very very lively picture, and it's just I do find I get conceptually why this works. I just think maybe if there's a filter over it or something, it does look a little bit strange, but you could maybe make it look more part of. I think the reason why is because the pixelation is directly facing the camera when I feel like this might not be completely flat, and that might be, and maybe it needs to look more like glass or something. I don't know, it just looks a little weird. Maybe you could put an effect over it that makes it look like the glass that it should be. Anyway, but this whole thing looks really, really cute. It's such a cute, I love these, the pipe coming out is so great. And, it's a scientist with a book. It's so cute. He holds out a small, delicate hand as the butterfly lands. Contact achieved. Organic specimen acquired. His fingers twitch slightly, click. His fingers twitch slightly, click, and the butter... Oh, his fingers twitch slightly, click. I don't know what that means. And the butterfly splays and crashed between two synthetic... Oh no, he crushed a butterfly! Wait, what did you do? Specimen has ceased fluttering. Muscle activity terminated. Color stability unchanged. Oh no! Subjects unresponsive. Well, I guess they don't understand, but still. Yes, you killed it. He kneels, placing the butterfly gently on a leaf. Organics are more fragile than data implies. Am I dangerous? Yeah, it's really sad. No, I mean... You didn't know. It's not your fault. Lack of knowledge does not reverse consequence. This feels inefficient. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Please be careful. Some organic beings are fragile. I would like to say they stay here longer. There's more things that flutter. I will observe. You may sit nearby. I will not attempt further contact without guidance. Okay, I stay here chilling, you say to the little robot. Once in a while, they ask you info about vegetables and insects. There's something that you can learn from them. It should be, right? I don't know. I have 4 days. What should I do? Go to the pond? Well, look who wandered out here. Didn't take you for someone who likes fishing. Hey. I'm not. I'm just here to talk with you. Me? I don't have much to talk about. I just wanted to get to know you better. Gulp. I'm not the type who enjoys small talk. I prefer silent water on sunny days. Pudding cameo? Is this pudding? Are you introverted? Oh, I didn't mean to bother you. Are you introverted? Wolfman blushes, yeah. Maybe. I don't care much about labels. I'm just me. Hey, that's another green flag. Now hush, you're scaring away my catches. You spend the day with the fisherman. Waiting in silence, help clear your mind. You can learn something from him. Nice. I have 3 days. What should I do? Let's go pond again. Back already? Didn't ski you off with all that silence last time, huh? He glances at his hand still tight. I'm wondering what the implications of the choices are. Is it like, do I stay 5 days with one person to gain more a relationship with them? Or it does seem like quite a simple, choice to make. So I'm just wondering what the choice structure here is. But anyway, Love the knight design. Yeah, the knight design is awesome, Ram. I agree. It's really cool. There's like stick figure underneath with all this cute armor. He glances at his hand, still tying. Well, I'm busy, but you can sit if you're not going to talk too much. I came to see if you needed help. Help, huh? All right, try not to mess up the knots. You clumsily assist. He smirks, but at least you try. Effort counts more than skills sometimes. He trails off, fingers tightening a knot. If someone I knew had been as bored as you seem, well, maybe things would have gone differently. What was that? Nothing, just mumbling to the wind. He tests the knot's tension, pushing a little. Actually, something just came to mind. What do you want to do once you become a chosen one? I think I would try to make the world a better place. Big words. The world doesn't change easily. But if you're dumb enough to try, I will not stop you. You pass the day with the fisherman. You can still learn something from him, and you can. I don't know if that's supposed to be cut off. Say you're bonding. Okay, we're bonding. Yeah, it might be a dating sim. It might. I have 2 days. What should I do today? Let's just try and date more. Wait, what is this? Hello? Oh, you must be the masked, right? We already met. I interviewed you outside the Millennial Dragon Scale after your courageous intervention. Are you two friends? We are. You two share a bond. That's beautiful. I love seeing contestants become friends. I'm trying to make new friends too. Yeah, sure. What the heck do you want from me? I know you really are. Yeah, quote unquote, friends. I don't know how you got into this competition and I don't care. I just want to make some friends. I gotta admit, this is the it's just the intensity with which they came in and barged in was quite intense. Fisherman turns slightly, his eyes flicking to you. He doesn't speak, but the tension is clear. You need to do something fast. You're the famous Magi, right? I'm grateful to see you here. Can you show me the campus? I get lost every time. I would love to, but my time runs short. I'm so sorry. See you later. You, man, how I hate her. Hey. You okay? You look tense. She knows what I'm planning. I have to start playing chess now. What are you talking about? Why not just tell me? It's not safe right now to tell you anything. So who is the person? Who is she? You have to trust me like I'm trusting you. There's no other way to act. Well, the thing is, I mean, they look nice, but like, are they actually a good person? Or do they just claim to be a good person? That's the only thing. Because we could be befriending someone who's potentially has skeletons in the closet, so to speak. Okay. Should we fish? Yeah, let the waves clear our minds. You've achieved to deepen your bond with the fisherman. Learn how to handle stress with the fisherman. You learn chill speech. It's a wolf, he must be nice. Yeah, apparently. Yeah. There's nothing that could go wrong. Tomorrow we'll fight. What should we do today? Let's just go back to the pond. Seems busy right now. Okay, we'll go back to the lounge bar. Spicy Lemon sits with a glittery custom deck, a crooked candle, and a dramatic lean like she's the queen of her own scandalous court. Magical girls are always the evil one? Yeah, maybe. You again. I was hoping you'd shown up sooner. Me when I ignore red flags because cutie wolfman. Yeah, exactly. Star mage, exactly. So this is sort of not a dating sim, but something similar, a platonic relationship sim. We'll see about that, Narcotis. I'm not sure, but because it might not be completely platonic. We'll see by the end. But yeah, we have to sort of. I think at the very least, it's a choose your own adventure. And you just choose where to go and who you interact with. And then we'll see what it turns out to be, I suppose. Because I think that might be what the game's sort of surprising us with. But we'll see. The art is very cool. You again. I was hoping you'd show up sooner. Ready to lose, or you surprise me with some actual panache? Pudding. What's he gonna do? You're all bones. Oops. Pudding. Hey, well, we're not all bones. We're just inky. Are we an inky thing? You might be surprised. Let's play. If I win, you join me. If you win, she snaps her fingers, cards shuffle midair. Oh, okay. I didn't know I didn't know she had powers like that. You sit across from her. 3 rounds. Lemon's rules. What's Lemon's rules? No mercy and maximum flair. Pick a card and open the match. Let's see. I like me being a bit of adult, so I like being able to like bluff a high card with a smirk and be like, heh, they're not gonna catch me. But I also like playing a wild card upside down, no explanation. Chaotic, unreadable, obscene. Yeah, I'm kind of that. You've been watching me, haven't you? Round 2. Play a second card and pretend it was calculated. Slide your card off the table. Invent a new rule mid-turn that makes your card... I like that one. Card unbeatable. You asked, I was just about to do that. Okay, this is quite fun. I like the dynamic here. Very cute. I'm not even mad. I will say that out of the three, even though I haven't had a second date with the robot, I do like this one because she has attitude. It's funny. The deciding moment. It's time for my revenge. Take the final move. Flip the Joker and wink. Say nothing. Slowly place a blank card and stare at her. Pretend to faint and fall on the table dramatically. I think it's just because we have a really fun dynamic going. Say nothing. Slowly place a blank card and stare at her. She's very colorful, and I like the humor. I like humor in a person where they're just like, because I thought they were going to be like aggressive and don't have much humor, but it seems that they can take a joke, and I like when someone can take a joke. I don't really like, someone can be soft and brooding all they like, but like hard and brooding all they like, but I prefer, you know, someone who's already willing to take a joke on themselves, basically. Minimalist, mysterious, menacing, you monster. I love it. After the third round, Spicy Lemon fans herself, dramatically flustered. Ah, no, I can't decide. You were too stylish, too irritatingly dazzling. We're tired, so one last move. They clearly have a great personality, a great sense of humor about themselves. Convince me. Why should I actually join your merry little band of hero rejects? Sense of humor. Yeah, and I think sense of humor, but also like ability to also invite someone into your world, I think. And I mean, it would probably take work with the wolf, but it will be a lot of work. But it seems like Goblin Lady has done the work and is okay with themselves, if that makes sense. Because I want you at my side if you'll have me. Letter and respect. You're a rare beast. I'll be ready next time. Spicy Lemon proposed you a contract to sign. A cooperative one this time. You had joined forces. I don't quite know how the whole joining forces thing happens. Cutscene like this is really daunting to make. Can you imagine any show move picture in between show text? Kind of, Rain, but I have done this sort of thing in RPG Maker, and if you make enough good, you know, well-constructed common events, it can be really easy, you know. You can just have like the same old things, you know. If you have the same rules, maybe like, well, for example, making it consistent where you show and move the picture in is probably better, because then you don't have to make a custom, you know. You could just make them all sort of the same. But yeah, there are, if you the main thing is with visual novels like this, if you structure your common events well, which I'm sure you know. Yeah, there's always ways for plugins to encapsulate. Like Narcotis would know. We did this with Mutalo, and we didn't quite take it all the way, but if we had enough time, it would be really easy. It becomes harder when there's more people on screen. Yeah, you just make different settings, I guess, for different positioning of people. Once you've got the common event set up, yeah, it's much easier. But I'm sure you know this because you're great at programming your game. But it's just for anyone who hasn't done it before. Yeah, it's good once you, but it is an achievement. I will say that much. Sorry, I should note that. But see, it did that thing there where it changed screen, but it changed the picture of the character after the transition, and it's just things like that you can probably fade it out beforehand and sacrifice the quick transition, because otherwise it looks a little bit janky. Yeah. Hey, you ready? Today we're going to see some nice matches. We start with a curious couple. Do you feel it? That faint vibration under your feet? It's the sheer weight of ego entering the arena. On one side, the thunderous, ever-shouting temperance of noble wrath, Lord John. But what I will say is these sketches require so much talent to do, and even this by itself, not sketch, but I don't know the word for it. Oh, look, he's so big that his shirt's almost coming apart. It's this, oh, look at that vein that is still here on his head. It's just so good. This is like top notch right here. And beside him, calm as a glacier, and even this whole design, that's the part that's harder for me, is getting a design like this that works so well together. The programming is fine for me, but like just making it visually work out, it all together is just is swell, you know. That's the part that's much harder for me. Yes, I still love how the artist uses shape theories for the character design. Yeah, I don't even know much about that, to be honest. I'll add another minute to their time. But yeah, it's just the designs. That's the thing that's really wowing me, is the artistic character portraits and all of that jazz. That's flight terms. Miss Jenny and the enemy, a beloved growing symbol, the Shadow style, the millennial dragon style protector. You know him for his growing reputation, masked, and their new team. Now it's time for the question: who's the next chosen one? What I will say is that the dialogue, I know what it's going for, and the vibe is there, but sometimes the way that sentences flow into each other are not quite hitting for me. I'm like, wait, what did they just say? They said, and the chosen, who is the thing, and then the thing, the next. And sometimes the sentences themselves, I get what they're going for, but it for some reason the word choice is not quite always hitting, and that's just a nitpick. It might be a language thing. It might be that the creator is English as a second language, but also it's just like some of the choices in language are not quite hitting the target precisely, and maybe a writer to look over the work and try and punch it up might do well. But yeah, I can see what it's going for, but sometimes some things go a little bit over my head. Like example, the announcer's collar shaped like lightning, reflecting is very lightning. Oh yeah, you're right, Star Mage, it's very good. I'm gonna add another minute to the timer. Yeah, if you can differentiate the characters by the silhouette, it's good character. Yeah, they've got great silhouettes. Look at this massive shoulders here. Ram calling out your OC design. Great, that's great. You see, yeah, see, that was a thing. You know, see when it did that transition out, but you saw the town behind it as these pictures in front faded out. It's just those things that make me think, oh, maybe the picture fading order could be more, you know, robustly designed. So I think it's just like sometimes characters come in before they get switched, and the programming around that is just a little bit, it could be polished a little. So you're the masked. I will dust away your legend once and for all. Ha ha ha. Yeah, just a little bit of polish in the animation ordering. And I know how hard that can be sometimes because it can get confusing, but that's just how it is. A pleasure to meet you, Masked. Your reputation precedes you loudly, frequently, and with a prison merchandise. Okay, this character is so cool. Potential, huh? Who are you again? You what? I am the dread of the understreets, the nightmare nibbler. Yeah, copy pasting is a way of learning. A cheeseless champion. Lord Jahan. I like the Jahan. Lord Jahan, the first, the final, and forever. How dare you not know me? It's Jahan. Yeah, I like this little guy. It's so cute. I'm Miss Jenny, and we'll be sure to send over a branding packet. Oh, I like this their thing. So here's the thing. The character writing has good, like, core to it, because like, hey, this duos thing is, oh, our branding, our merchandise, our this and that, you know. At least this person is. Possibly with stickers. They don't deserve my sticker. My client... so this is the client of the of the manager. That's a really good dynamic. So clearly the dynamics are there. It's just sometimes in the wording, it's not always effective. But yeah. My client demands a fair and thrilling match between esteemed rivals. Nothing more, nothing less. See, I think the thing is, for example, I don't quite understand how we were able to team up while in the arena. Maybe we weren't standing in the middle of the arena. I don't get it. See, maybe there was some understanding about the central rules of the arena at hand that didn't quite go across. It's a gun. Thought it was a guitar. This game is getting better. Of course, Ram would like guns. Okay. Oh, okay. Finally, we get some battles and stuff. Let's try complimenting then. Oh, so it restores WP. Trash talk, it lowers WP. Wow, this is such a cool battle system. I mean, such a cool looking battle system. Recovering, we don't need to recover. Maybe there's another way to win the match. So let's try talking. Let's talk. The chosen one, but we're a team of one. Yeah, exactly. Skill. Just chill. What does that do? I don't know. Cast the magnet. React with metallic things? Okay, just throw a fish. We'll throw a fish at the enemy because it's a cat, right? Skill. Ultra combo. Yeah, ultra combo. Let's go. Hey, wait a second. Why bother fighting someone so weak? If you think so, surrender now and I shall spare you. My client suggests you to accept his generous mercy package while it's still on the table. I think it's funny because is this like an Undertale type thing where you can choose like a non-battle like disclosure conclusion. Oh no, she fall during her charge to the enemy. Oh no, she fall. Jenny, compose yourself. How many times must I say? No more fishes. My sincerest apologies, Lord John. Hey, it actually worked. Okay, that's such a cool thing that the thing of throwing a fish worked because it's a cat. That's so cute. I momentarily faltered. It will not be repeated. It was effective? That's so funny. List of skills. Let's talk more. The fish worked. Yeah, the fish actually worked. Let's do more fish. And it's yeah, let's borrow some luck. Need a way to get out of this. Actually, I think you're just scared to lose. I think that a victory here wouldn't boost your stats, would be expected. Maybe that's the thing, because it's not part of their brand. Aha, you admit it. None can match me, but yes, this battle is almost too simple to glorify. My client appreciates the recognition. He would prefer his triumphs to be more exclusive. She gently asked to sign the contract to borrow some luck. You don't know how is that even possible. Well, I've got 1 HP, by the way. Let's do chalk. Just chill, and then I don't know what just chilling does. It's guard, I guess. John, Jenny, listen to me. Imagine the hype for a rematch. So we're giving them like the promise of like a branded rematch of like, wow, amazing. And even more people could see my infinite power. A deviation from expected behavior can be very memorable. Shall we rewrite the script, my lord? I say that this fight has ended its utility. Masked, we'll see you in a rematch. Yeah, that's very cool. It's very... That was actually... What I liked about that, you know, Undertale style talk can work type deal is that the actual dialogue within the battle it brings it along quite well, right? Pudding says, I don't know if the game explained the page, explain how the game played. I'm playing these games without looking at the page as a source of teaching, so hopefully that helps. Because the page should be, well, the page, we're treating the page as optional, and so we're not looking at the page to teach us how to play the game. What a match. Let's talk with Jenny and John to get their impression. Lord John, Miss Jenny, please leave us a comment. It's been a great match, but the best part is yet to come. Prepare peasants for the best show. Master, I can't wait for our rematch. Will you resist my power? My client invites you. See, I think this is why, yeah, there's a little bit of a English as a second language thing. My client invites. I think my client invites instead of my clients. But yeah, that's possibly why some of the language is a little less impactful than I would have thought. But okay, that can be improved with time. Enjoy the next rematch with Mars. Please don't miss it. We're looking forward to that rematch. Thanks for your statement. Anyway, let's move to the next. The next battle will be in 3 days. What should I do today? Let's go back to the pond. He seems busy. Put a bar. The usual Sparkle Lemon's energy is absent. She's perched on the edge of a bench, barefoot, ankles crossed, idly shuffling cards. You look different today. Oh no, don't start with that. Next thing you'll ask is if I'm okay. And I'll say yes and you'll nod and the world will keep lying to both of us. Oh, I see how this is that there's I think we'll get to actually entirely explore each person's arc throughout the entire game. We just choose what order we do it in. I just noticed this bird back here chilling. I like that. Like that design. Oh look, it's a rabbit back there. Yeah, so makes sense. Keep lying to both of us. She flips a card, frowns, then flips another. Funny, isn't it? How I pretend games are just games. My favorite character, this one right here. What kind of game are you playing? The kind where you shuffle the same hand, hoping a new card will magically appear. Turns out, no matter how fancy the deck, some cards are always stuck together. You stick beside her. She hands you the top card without looking. Go on, fate's watching. Let's see what you pull when no one's cheating. You draw a card. It's a blank one. There's nothing on it. Exactly. That's my favorite kind. You can pretend it's anything until someone comes and tells you what it really means. She takes it back and pockets it. Story of my life. Want me to do something about it? Maybe, not yet. But if you see someone sniffing around my mess, don't assume they're here for the perfume. Pretty good dialogue. I don't want you to involve you in my crap. Of course I will. And you know what? We are a team and we deal with problems together. And now, can a drink and a game make you smile a little? How could I say no to a drink? You and Spicy Lemon spent the day playing cards and talking. This is such a cool friendship between these two. It's so awesome. You feel a deep trust radiating from Spicy Lemon. For a moment, the chaos quiets. You made her feel a little less alone. That's really cool. I like that. I like that. That is a good... Now, see, this is how you make a good arc in a story. You start them off one way, then you explore something, come across a conflict, and then through, you know, the experiences together, there's a nice dynamic, there's a transformation occurring. It's really cool. Yeah, nice dynamic indeed. Exactly. I like this. You learn share. So there's something also symbolic about learning skills from each person. So you spend time with each person and you learn something from them. And I guess that's part... I'm assuming, since it's so important, such an important part of the story gameplay wise, it's something important to the theme of the game, which is this person spends time with each character and learns something new from them. It would be nice perhaps if I felt a little more of that need for that kind of thing from the main character, because then we aren't just like a self-insert. Like maybe this main character has always had a need to do that, and we can establish that earlier, but it hasn't been established earlier, so I don't believe that's part of it. We're sort of just self-inserting in this, I believe. Next battle will be 2 days. What should I do today? Yeah, so we can't go to the bar or pond because we've exhausted those options. So I guess yeah, this is cool. It's a cool structure. I mean, it doesn't really matter what order we do these events. So it's just a way to tell the story, really. I mean, I gotta say, this background setting is such a cool little drawing. It's cute. Look at that. Look at how it looks like a little piece of cake right there. Really cute. Oh, I got my order coming in 4 minutes, so I might have to go outside and grab it when it comes, but I'll let you know when that is, and I'll pause the timer. A couple of contestants are arguing nearby. Smith is staying absolutely still on a bench, face turned towards them, observing. They expressed elevated vocal frequencies, rapid gestures, and narrowed eye patterns. This was a display of anger? Yeah, they were mad. Fascinating. Their bond has weakened, yet they are still tethered by shared context. Is this what you call having history? Subject is unresponsive. Are you studying emotions now? It nods. After the butterfly incident, I have calibrated for fragility. Now I'm calibrating for volatility. I wish to test feelings. Would you assist? Sure. Suddenly puts arms up like a horror puppet and screams monotone. This is anger. I am furious. Okay, that's very cute. I like this idea of having a character that's a robot trying to learn humanity, you know, how to be human, and thus sort of simulating a personality that's like sort of outside the realm of relating. Oh dear, gotta head out to get groceries, siblings. See you later, Benny and everyone. Really fun stream again. Awesome to have you here, Star Mage, and I really hope that that you like the stream and have a great day. Yeah, have a good one. Have an awesome one. I'm gonna add 30 seconds. Yeah, just have an awesome day. Switches instantly to flailing arms and skipping. Now joy, I am exuberant. I want to consume confectionery substances and do spontaneous parkour. Bye, Star Mage. Bye. See ya. Take care. Goes limp and flops to the ground like a dead fish. It's quite cute. All right, I got to go outside. I'm going to pause my timer because I got to get my food, which is being delivered to me. I'll be right back. Timer is paused. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I hit my toe. Not in a super bad way, but it just kind of hurt. Don't like hitting the toe. Okay, let's continue this timer. Goes limp and flops to the ground like a dead fish. This is sadness. My batteries are melting with melancholy. No one charged me emotionally. That's not exactly how emotions work. Conclusion. Performance is not equivalent to sensation. When you smile, it does not feel like my smile simulation. Why? You stay with the little robot. Once in a while they ask you info about vegetables and insects. There's something you can learn from they. Maybe it is learn from they? I thought it was learn from them. That would just be what I thought it would be, but maybe not. How can I tell you? Because we don't choose feelings, they choose us. What's it called? Involuntary input, fascinating, potentially inefficient. Yes, that is what humans are. Smith sits beside you awkwardly, hands resting too flat on his knees, head tilted just slightly towards yours. Would you like me to observe you again sometime? Sure, buddy. What's your name? My organic name is Smith. Cool. Call me Masked. Nice to meet you, Masked. Was that the right answer? Yeah, you nailed it. So you want to tag along? Bad together? Efficient? Yes. Great. Now I have to go. See you around, Smith. Bye, Masked. It's cute. We'll be in tomorrow. What should I do today? We'll go back here. A narrow maintenance corridor off the main arena. Grounds. Dim lighting, flickering panels, not melodic, almost like a distress signal. Glitching. Smith is standing still, rigid, facing the wall, his light panels flicker erratically, hands twitching. He's staring down at something, a small dead rat. Smith, what are you doing out here? Why would you do that? Why would you leave it? He turns suddenly, voice sharp, loud, a visible spark jumps from his chassis. His hand clenches, hard enough to dent his own arm. Smith, it's okay, Glitching, static in his voice, he shakes once violently, then freezes faintly with mechanical softness. System reboot initiated. He collapses into a sitting position like a machine drained of power, then slowly, softly, Masked, what happened? My database is missing several minutes. Oh no. You were frozen, twitching. You shouted something, then just shut off. You scared me, Smith. I mean, this could like represent like a breakdown when a human has a breakdown. My final log entry was the start of analysis process. Attempted to read a file labeled no name, but it was corrupted. It resides in my central control unit. I cannot delete it. This is an interesting subplot. A corrupted file inside you can't remove it or isolate it. Operation failed, operation failed, operation failed. I cannot. It might become a problem. It is currently consuming approximately 1% of my total processing power. I mean, that is a lot. It is doing something, but I do not know why I'm elaborating. When was the file created? Operation failed. I am unable to trace the creation timestamp. I see, and how do you feel now? I'm fully operational. I don't feel great about letting you walk around alone right now. Would you mind spending some time with me? Just for a few hours? This is really cute. Efficient strategy. Mutual proximity and regular observation reduce the probability of incident. One sec. You monitored Smith's situation. Spending time with him makes you feel like doing a good thing. Make you feel, I think it's like you're doing a good thing. You've learned restore. The second battle is today. I should prepare myself. Yeah, it did that thing again where it kind of glitches with the portraits. Are you ready? What a good start. Those days were full of heroes' battles, wholesome moments and growing friendships, but we are here to present the next match. This time, the cute yet nonetheless strong Mudgy will commentate, I think. Hi everyone, I bet you enjoyed those heroes fighting for the title, right? Good, I'm here to announce today's matchup. Why me? Because one friend of mine will fight. Mask, please Mask, come here. Mask, please Mask, come here. Hi. Oh my, you're doing a great job here, Masky. I'm glad to see you here. Thanks. I mean, it's good to see you too, I guess. We all thrilled to know. Why you want to win this title? I'm doing it to build a better world. I want to bring justice to those who... Oh, this should be on this person. What about you? Oh, wait, sorry, no, that should be on that person, mind you. We're just doing the same thing. I also want to make the world a better place too. You guess? I don't ask you what you guess. I ask you what's your deepest desire. Okay, whatever. It's just a term of phrase. We just said guess because, I don't know, it's something you say. I want to make the world a better place. Now you got it, but with that mask on, who knows if you're telling the truth? You're about to face a truly tough opponent. Are you nervous? I hear they're particularly prepared this time. We'll do our best. Of course you do. I wish you all the best. We never know what could happen on the arena. Oh, the fight is about to begin. Should we begin? Please go next to the platform, Masked. And now get ready to see who's the next chosen one. Oh, this is funny. Oh, you is of the Masked. Such honor of the highest fins. Please do excusing my mobility clunk. The joint of bottom fin has unsynchronized. Hi, you're not from around here, are you? I swimmed from the deep blue below. Yes, yes. Oh, so this person's way of speaking is intentional. Here for the look-see and peace meet. I bring no boom only. What was that? Oh, Bubbles, no, no, no. The armor, it's doing the chaos now. I has lost the controls. Okay, that's cute. Hide yourself, friend Mask. Do not become the squish like that wall from earlier. I can't believe it's happening. Okay, let's talk. And let's just what do we do? Cast the magnet, I guess. And then like we'll just like guard, and then we'll like cure major wounds. So let's do first aid on... Oh wait, we'll do Lost in Thought. Oh no, we don't need WP, so... Starts the repair operation. Are you okay in there? Hey, focus. Take a long breath with me. Okay, what if you get hurt? I don't want to. Focus on breathing. We're just going to talk our way through every option, I think. I think it's cute. The magnet has slowed down the bub's armor. Talk. And let's just guard. We'll just guard with everyone, shall we? He's staring at me. What do they expect of me? See, we're okay. We can do this. How can I help you? Tell me something. I don't know. Everything's so spinny and clicky and I hear music. Is that normal? That's not helpful. Sorry. Oh, ouch. Talk. Just chill, I guess. Let's guard and let's heal ourselves, I guess. I'm handling it? Come on, bub, we can do this. So what are you seeing right now? I see a web panel with 4 color buttons and a number code. Anything else? It says 345. What does that mean? You said button before. Tell me the colors. So I'm writing that down. It says 345. Blue, green, red, and yellow. Blue, green, red, yellow. A code in colors. 345, blue, green, red, yellow. What the heck is that supposed to mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, 345. Oh, so it says, I think it's red because it has 3 letters. Blue, which is 4, and green, which is 5. So do red first. Oh, it lighted up. Perfect. The first one was red, so it remains 4 and 5. Blue. It's working. The armor stopped beating. Number 5 is green. Oh yeah, it's green. You're a big sound. That's a cool puzzle. The machine stopped. It worked. Yeah, we actually did it, bub. Oh, thank the ways. You're awesome. Yay. That was a cool little puzzle within a battle. What a match. Let's talk with Bub to get their impression. Bub, hey Bub, leave us a comment. My, I really appreciate Mask's help. Thank you, Earthling friend. I was scared, but he helped me. I nice guy. See you next wave, Mask. What a nice fish that, Bub. And Mask, look at them. Not missing a single shot. For today, that's all. We've seen some great match, and we feel true emotion here. Do you see how Mask handled that mad armor? Keep an eye on them. It should be them. Be cool as, you know what? Who knows who's the next chosen one? Thanks for playing. Oh, nice, nice. We hope you enjoy it. This game was done by First Impact Studio. Special thanks to game devs such as Thomas Menone, Stefano Capizzioli, Visual Department, Danny Menone, Serena Capizzioli, Sound and Composition, Antonia. Whoa, is this how many people worked on this? And thank you to Play a Little Prototype. Please let us know what you do think about it. We'd be glad to receive feedback. Aren't you excited to find out who's the next chosen one? That's really cute. Very cute, very cute. Okay, my general thoughts. I'm going to pause the timer. I'm going to pause the timer. Gotta pause the timer. Gotta pause the timer. Got to pause the timer. All right. So, who's the next chosen one? I liked this game overall. It was the good things about it, had a great visual polish. I mean, look at this title screen, super, you know, well done. There's an attempt at a great culture, a great sort of feel about it. And obviously the character design is so winning. Look, this is a cute character here. And there's different characters that you can get to know. It had monstrous production value. Exactly, 100%. The portraits in particular, the art and the UI design were very cool. I liked this idea of the heart of the story being about, you know, getting to know people, getting to know characters, and getting to grow closer to them. And you could just basically choose whatever option you wanted. It was very well produced, and there's a lot of production value here that puts it, you know, at a very professional level, art-wise and music-wise. Animations-wise, it was quite cool, the production of the animation alongside and stuff, but there were some things that I felt could be improved, like the cutting in and out of portraits. The order in which that happened was sometimes a little off, so you could see a character transforming into someone else, or yeah, that was mainly the main thing. It just had these movements that you could tell that things were in the wrong order. And the story was very good. Well, the story was decent, I think. I think maybe... So I like the individual arcs, particularly the arc of the Goblin Girl and the robot person. I did feel like the Goblin one was about sort of learning to... what was just like having a good, positive reaction to life and finding someone you could finally trust in, even though you've done everything sort of right. And then the robot one was about, learning about social interaction, and then maybe it had something close to like a panic attack or an anxiety attack, and then it had like analogous to that, and then it had to sort of figure out how to deal with that, and that was nice. With the wolf one, I'll be honest, I don't know, because it brought in this thing of like, it has an enemy in that that pink... you missed the wolf reveal? I don't know when that was. Were you there when the wolf was there? Yeah, with the wolf fisherman, it kind of just introduced this person that they don't like, and that was it. I didn't feel that arc as much. It was a cool character and it had a cool design, but I didn't feel because we didn't really see the maturation of what the pink, you know, host would turn into and why they were disliked so much. It maybe is a hint towards that, but it's like, yeah, that was an interesting... That was maybe one of my less favorite arcs, but I think it kind of... This ended abruptly because we didn't quite get to see how it all came together. It just had that final fish boss and then it ended. So I don't think it had the overall effect of the story that it could have, because if we could have just come back to some kind of final denouement where we wrap things up a bit more tightly, particularly maybe regarding the main character's plight or wrapping threads up. So I do feel like it was just these 3 stories and we got to know them, and then we defeated someone, and then it kind of ended, and I'm like, wait, we kind of need to wrap some of these things up a little bit. So I did feel like the tale was a little incomplete. I liked the fact that you could use things that weren't fighting to sort of conclude these battles. Like you could use the talking, but it didn't mean that I could just guard with all the other people and then just simply talk with the first character, and then it would resolve all the battles basically. And it seemed to be like, since there was stuff written for that was the main intention of the game, and it was almost posed as the quote-unquote right thing to do. I know there's games like Undertale which provide a non-violent compromise to most battles, but it's sort of produced in a way where it's a long, it's like several hours long game, and you can choose to mix it up, and it is interesting nonetheless. But it did feel like the more interesting thing to do in this game was just to talk it out and have everyone else just sit on the sideline. Sorry, I'm just doing something. And additionally, the idea of like having people team up, I don't think I ever quite understood how people team up on the battlefield and why they teamed up and why this arena fight was important, why being the chosen was important. I didn't really get a sense of why, of the world, of why any people were doing this, why any people wanted to be the chosen one, what was the motivation behind it. There was just like hey, we can team up, and because we met, we can team up now. So there was quite a few logical leaps I felt in the setting up of this thing that by the end, I don't actually know if I care about who is the chosen one, because I don't know what it means. Why would it matter who is the chosen one? I guess that's one of my points, is that the central draw of the story, I don't really care. So maybe if there was something to make you care about what the chosen one means and what all that, because there's a lot of I think there's a little bit of blocking about, oh, this person's suspicious, but there's not really any revelation yet of why any of this matters. And it makes me not so invested in the story itself. Now, that said, the production value is very high, but I would say that would increase my engagement if there was something to care about that is quite central, even to maybe the main character's personality. Because this is a pure visual novel, well, it's got some battles in it, but it's quite a lot of it is visual novel and choice-based, so that's why I have to be a little more, strong on the story side. If you want this story to resonate in a real strong way story-wise, I think that might be where you'd go next. You have to have some sort of central hook and arc to pull them in. Because I actually like the smaller arcs somewhat, but it didn't really add up to a larger point, I feel, is the idea. Anyway, but overall, nice production. It goes down nice because of the presentation. Yeah. Well made. And the talent is immense. All those people at the end, amazing work. Amazing original work. It's just that for it all to hit home super well, I think it also needs to... There might be a little bit of story rejigging that needs to happen. Maybe introduce some foreshadow some conflicts early on that give the entire story some context about how it's put together. Yeah. Anyway, that's how I feel about it overall. Now I'll go into the different categories. I'm going to mute this music because it's hard to talk over, but I just did it for the overall summary. Okay. All right. So I am a judge for the RPG Maker Game Jam 2025, and this is an entry, so as such I need to judge it by several metrics. There's the 5 metrics: the theme, gameplay, engagement, presentation, and polish. I will describe my thoughts on each of these themes with regard to this game, and I won't reveal scores because those will come soon enough, but this is just my interpretation of each of the categories. Who is the next chosen one? So, theme. Beyond expectations. It is very shocking. It is very shocking. There is a lot of fun things in here that buck your expectations. Things that are very surprising at every turn. Characters that are wild in concept, that buck the very idea that are surprising indeed. Like a fish that is about to explode and needs help to sort out their thoughts. What else? A robot that has trouble socializing or learning about... Not socializing, has trouble learning about human norms. What's it called? A goblin that just needs to be accepted. What's it called? A wolf that needs to learn to open up. Things like this. So a lot of aspects that are surprising. So I liked the way it approached theme. Yeah, I did. It's a very surprising narrative, and I liked it a lot. Gameplay. Now here's the thing: is that it's a visual novel with choices. Now, there's this tag that people say that choices matter tag, but I have a little bit of a gripe with it because choices mattering, it's like what really matters in the end in a story. It's like what they're talking about is whether choices actually affect, say, endings or the journey along the way. I'm less concerned about that as much as how the choices make you feel. And for me, I understand... Okay, so because it's a choices matter type, well, it's got choices in the game, word choices, and some battling. I have to judge it based on that. So, the choice structure in the game is relatively cosmetic for the most part, I believe. Choose any option and it will just lead you to the right thing. but I did appreciate in conversations that there were options that were interesting. They were well constructed, and they did lead to natural consequences. Like if you tell the goblin, oh, this or that, and then they'll react realistically. So the choice structure was realistic. The battles, though, were felt simply serving the talk function, which seemed to take precedence. Sure, you could probably fight instead, but it felt like talking was the unique thing to do, and only one character could do that. And each battle was easily won by that. So, I don't know. I'm in half minds about the gameplay systems themselves, but they were serving enough, and they served the function that talk is more important than fighting, and that friendship is powerful. So that's one thing that I really liked about this idea of the story. The gameplay mechanics serve this idea that talk is powerful and that friendship is important, but I do feel like it did feel a little bit simplistic at times. So I will say that at the very end, it was serving its purpose, even if it felt simplistic at times. Yeah, because if you have something of this high production value and presentation, sometimes the complexity of the gameplay can suffer, and I feel like that was a slight thing with this. Engagement. Fairly well engaged. The story arcs themselves were 2 out of 3 for me. Contained and good arcs for the goblin and robot arcs, but I felt that the inclusion of the pink announcer lady and the wolf's arc weren't as satisfying to me because they just ended. I feel like the narrative would need a bit more of a contextual context provided as to why this competition means so much to me, and maybe a bit more going on in the mind and conflict of the main character for me to care more about what actions I take. Yeah, something like that. Presentation. I mean, visually and audially pretty amazing. So the assets themselves and the UI, etc., pretty gorgeous and stunning all around. Only thing was the ordering of animations clipping in and out was kind of distracting sometimes when one character would turn into another. A minor gripe, but I did notice it. Presentational polishing could remove this flaw. All right, so that's just a minor flaw, but that's fine. Polish, I think, is bugless. Yeah, bugless as far as I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't come across any bugs. Oh wait, I'll give a very, very slight, just a very, very minor bug in the appearing. No, I'll put that in visuals. No, yeah, I'd say bugless as far as I know. Yeah. Okay. Pretty good. I like it a lot. Yeah, that's the end of my judging for that one. Thank you so much for making the game. Thank you, team. You're an awesome team. I don't know how you did it. It's just incredible. Keep making games. Yeah, I'm sure you're proud of this. So just keep making games like it, and you're awesome. All right, bye for now. And hopefully I'll be here after chat, after I wrap up if chat's